I've been making Pokemon card content for a little over a year now, and I've learnt a few things along the way. Now, I'm by no means going to say I'm an expert in this field, but seeing as I have learnt a few things along the way, I thought I'd like to share. So in this video, I'm going to be giving you guys 10 tips in which I have learnt along the way of making Pokemon card content. Now, they are going to be somewhat split between generally focus on content creation as a whole, and then more focus on Pokemon card content, but they do very much merge together and can be applied to different things. So let's jump straight in. Balance passion and production. Now, when you first get going, it's really tempting to just make everything you do about content creation. And I very much did that. I did absolutely everything to do with content. And to be fair, I still kind of do that now quite a lot, which is a bad thing on my part. But obviously, the reason why you want to make content on this is because you found such a deep love for it in the first place. And if you make purely everything be to do with work and to do with making and pumping out content, that love is slowly going to dwindle down. Leave some things for you to just have fun on your own with, and don't make everything have to be in front of the camera. And when making card content, do what makes you happy, because that really comes across on the camera. If you're sat there making a video that you think is going to do well, or you think is what's right for everyone else, it won't come across as genuine, and people will very quickly lose interest. So something like my pulling my Lapras card. It wasn't the card everyone was after, it was like a £5 card, but because it meant so much to me, it translated to the audience, and you can tell that in the comments and everything as well. Don't forget, my first edition Pokédana caps are available for pre-order right now. Now, you only have until the 21st of November to grab one of my first edition Pokédana caps. You will have to pay until the deadline, so if that's something that's holding you back, then don't let it. But don't miss out on my first ever merch drop and go and grab one now. Know your audience. Now, for me personally on my channel, buyer POVs and vendor POVs definitely do best. But that obviously does not have to be the same for you. Think of someone who's like PokeRev, who's literally the most subscribed Pokemon card YouTuber out there, and he purely does pack openings with occasional challenges, but like 99% of his content is just pack openings. So whilst you're starting out, make sure to try and experiment with different things to see what best fits you and your channel. Quick on new releases. Now, one thing with the Pokemon card community, especially right now, is everyone is very focused on modern. And with the rate at which all these sets are being pumped out, it's kind of hard to keep up. But everyone, funnily enough, does love consuming all the new content. So a very good way to bring new people into your channel is by keeping on top of those new releases. Now, that doesn't mean you have to do those videos of I opened 5,000 packs of blah blah blah, so you didn't have to. If you happen to stumble across a few packs, make a little short out of it. Do anything you can. Just if you can get a way to be able to open some products on release day would be best, but anywhere near the release of a new set, it just brings in new people because everyone's just so excited and hyped about this new set. Inspiration from others. Now, this does not mean copying, but a really good thing to do is actually go on YouTube, literally just type in like Pokemon cards, have a scroll and see what pops up on your feed. Because those are the things that, funny enough, people are wanting to see, because YouTube is pumping that out to you saying, this is what other people enjoy, so you might enjoy it as well. So if you can try and recreate those type of videos with your own special little twist on it, that will get you a lot of content done. And like I said, that does not mean copying, that does not mean go and literally search up a video, think that seems fun, I'm gonna go and do that. Obviously, that's not very nice. And don't be afraid to experiment whilst you're doing it. Sometimes it may not come out exactly how you want to, but if you have an idea from someone else's video and think, I'm gonna do that, and give it a little go, give it a little twist, never be afraid to experiment, especially when you're first starting out, because frankly, you've got absolutely nothing to lose. Social media presence in multiple locations. Now, if you're really focused on wanting to expand in the Pokemon card space, then Instagram is definitely gonna be your best place to be for that, for communications with other people. Obviously, YouTube is where you wanna be because that's what you're watching this video for, but I'm talking about if you want to go to expand in different places as well. That's where my main thing is. YouTube is my main thing, but it is important to know that if you want to expand your whole entire brand in general, being on different social media platforms will definitely help you. And Instagram definitely is the place for the Pokemon card community. Follow every creator you see, follow every card show you see, follow everyone like that, because funny enough, the more you get your name out there, the more people recognize it afterwards. And post a bunch as well. Just post on your page, whether it's just a picture of a card you picked up recently, post on your story. Just make sure that you consistently post on there, because then it just pushes it out to more and more people eventually. And obviously for short form content, it kind of is self-explanatory, but if you make a short video for YouTube, post it on a reel on Instagram, post it as a TikTok, post it everywhere, because funnily enough, it gets to more and more people and it brings more and more people to your brand. Being engaged with your audience. Now, obviously, this applies directly to replying to comments and everything like that, but also just in the video. If you make your video feel personable, it just drags more and more people in. If you reference something that maybe one of your commenters said or something like that, then it just makes people feel, I mean, it makes them feel special, obviously, but it makes also other people who maybe haven't commented in the past to be like, oh, maybe I'll get a mention, maybe I'll feel more included in this little community. Because in the grand scheme of things, my community is very, very tiny on the internet, but it feels special. It feels like we're all kind of in this little thing, in this little bubble together, which is really, really lovely, and I'm so, so grateful for it. But that is also just really helped by the fact that everyone's so engaged. And I've had that ethos since day one. I wanted to build up my channel with my community on the way, which is why I put so much importance on engaging with my community. Thumbnails and titles matter. Now, for a very general kind of one that clearly is not exactly just Pokemon card related, thumbnails are gonna grab your audience instantly. Make them bold, make your face big, and again, use inspiration from other people you've seen on how they do their thumbnails. And titles as well. Now, everyone has very, very different tactics with their titles, but one hack that I was told very, very early on in my YouTube channel career by my good friend Lawkeeper Toby is to try and keep your title 50 characters or less. Because if it goes over 50 characters, it does the thing on YouTube where it goes like ... So if you're mid-sentence, it will kind of like cut off a bit. Which obviously, if you've got a long title with some bits in brackets, it doesn't really matter. So I do that sometimes if I'm doing like in brackets vending POV London Card Show. People will see that it's that from the thumbnail and everything, so it doesn't really matter. But the main clickbait bit of the title that you want to be able to get seen, it should be under 50 characters preferably. And I know the word clickbait gets a lot of bad rep, but it literally just means you're baiting someone to click on your video, which doesn't have to be a bad thing. It just means I want you to click on my video. Consistency is key. Again, another one here that's not directly Pokemon card related, just content creation in general, but YouTube really, really does thank you for consistency. It's never going to be an overnight thing. Obviously, some people do have overnight successes, and that is very, very infrequently. But the rest of us, we just have to grind it out, and we have to keep pumping out content more and more and more. And then that's not something you're super into doing, that sort of thing, then maybe doing the YouTube side of things isn't your best friend. I'm not saying that in a mean way to be like, oh, don't do it. I'm just saying like the consistency part of it is gonna help you grow. And if you want to grow, then that is gonna be something that you have to focus on and have to commit to. First video, boom. Now linking on to my last point, there will be a video at some point that does considerably better than any other video you've done before. And for me, that was my first time vending POV at Wolverhampton Card Show at the start of this year, in March. That video did way more than I could ever expect on any kind of video on my channel at that time. And obviously that's super exciting to see. But after that, do not expect every video to follow in the same suit. Some videos are gonna quote unquote flop, but your core audience really appreciates those types of videos, trust me. Because I know the sort of videos that don't do as well on my channel, but for the people that do watch it, the people that I see in the comments all the time, those are the people that really do appreciate it. So even if a video doesn't do the best in numbers as it does compared to other ones, it still means a lot to your audience to be able to be still there, still making content, and still producing stuff for them to engage with. And finally, personality over production. How you are on camera is the most important thing for your YouTube channel. If you're sat there with a deadpan face and a very monotone voice, that's not going to be very engaging, enticing, it's not going to want people to feel very welcome. So, obviously, I know it doesn't come super naturally to everyone, but the more and more you do videos, the more and more you put yourself in front of a camera or even behind a camera when you're opening cards up, it will help you in the long term. Don't be disheartened if it doesn't come super naturally to start with, because that's funnily enough what practice is for. And also, your equipment does not matter at the start either at all. I used my phone for my content creation literally until that first Wolverhampton video. Every single bio POV, every single fun opening, every single challenge video, I did with my phone. And people did not care. There was a couple of comments every now and then, once in a blue moon, that was saying about maybe it looks a bit fuzzy. But in the grand scheme of things, no one cares. They care about you and your personality. And that also applies to editing as well. Don't put such a focus on making everything be super high tech, because again, the editing will come naturally over time. It will take you longer to edit videos to start with compared to how it does for me. It used to take me so long to edit my bio POVs, but now, I mean, it still takes a while, don't get me wrong. But it takes so much less time nowadays. And don't compare yourself to other people who have got a massive team behind them. Think of someone like Deep Pocket Monster. He has got a team of people around him, literally, I mean, on the day filming him so he can just focus on doing the stuff rather than filming and doing the stuff, which I still have to do, obviously, as most people have to do. But obviously, he has editors as well. There's so many people around him. That's the same for absolutely everyone in the biggest space for content creation. So don't be looking at that thinking, oh my gosh, no one's gonna watch my stuff because it doesn't look like Deep Pocket Monster. They will watch it because they want to see you. So what do you think? Those are my tips of being a Pokemon card content creator for just over a year now. It has been the most amazing journey, and honestly, I cannot thank every single one of you enough for it. And if you are at all considering giving it a go, just do it. Honestly, please, it is so much fun. Just do it, even if you don't commit to it. Even if you do it for 2 weeks, a week, a month, it doesn't matter. If you want to do it, give it a go. Now, if you have any kind of questions, please always feel free to ask me in the comments down below. Send me a DM, send me an email. I'm always open to be able to help everyone. But for now, I hope you guys did enjoy this video. And if you did, please make sure to like, subscribe, share around, all that good stuff, because I'd love to get this out to more and more people so they can try and boost their confidence in starting their own little channel as well. And a huge thank you to my Greatest Labs members of my YouTube channel, of course, being Pokeswampert, TechPunk Ash, Rapid Ash YP, and Guardian Elite Joe. Now, if you want to be part of an amazing Pokemon card community, then make sure to check out the details down below about joining my YouTube membership, because you'll be able to join my Discord, chat to loads of amazing people in different channels, and of course, you'll get my behind the scenes videos of my vendor life. So that's going to come out every single time I do a vendor show. But for now, I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye!